I'm immediately concerned. I don't know about this at all.
All right, before we get started, I just want to say that I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing, even when it sounds like I don't. In this video, I will be taking you through the design process of conceptualizing and executing an influencer mailing campaign for one of the most anticipated romantasy books of the year. If you enjoy this unhinged behind the scenes, please do the like, comment, subscribe thing, and maybe, just maybe, we can make this a regular thing. I do have some pretty cool projects coming up. You ever heard of Carissa Broadbent, Caroline Peckham, Susan Valenti, Raven Kennedy? Anyway, on to the thing. It's design week for Sarah A. Parker. In case you've been living under a romantasy rock, Sarah is the author of When the Moon Hatched, and book 2 in the Moonfall series, which is the Ballad of Falling Dragons, comes out in May. I designed her book 1 indie pub PR boxes before she was picked up by a trad publisher. And when the book blew up and she became low-key famous, I just assumed that this was like a bittersweet moment of, hey, we got to work together. You had this amazing success. And now that you have a traditional publisher, we probably won't be able to work together again because publishers do the marketing. So when I got this email from Sarah, I was screaming, crying, throwing up because number 1, I love this series so much. Number 2, Sarah is genuinely an incredibly kind, warm, inspiring, encouraging human being. And 3, I just had lots of ideas. Whenever we start a new project, we always send a client an info dump form where they can just brainstorm and tell us everything that they've been thinking about, their hopes, their dreams, everything about the project. In her info form, she said, I'm completely open to ideas on this. If we had all the time in the world, I'd get the boxes designed like one of those pop-up birthday cards where you open it and something unfolds into existence. In this case, a dragon. But I think we're probably a bit pushed for time to make that happen. One thing about me is if you tell me that we probably can't do something, I am going to make it my mission to figure it out. Here are the resources that I have at my disposal that I think are going to make this doable. Number 1, a stubborn attitude. Number 2, 1 semester of art school. Number 3, I'm not afraid to cut up my children's pop-up books. I have access to a Cricut and laser cutter at my local public library. And most importantly, I have access to illustrations from the Alice Cow, who did this cover. Alice designed this special edition, and she also illustrated all of the chapter headings that are like famously gorgeous. So yeah, all I have to do is figure out how to make those illustrations look good popping up out of a PR box. Okay, I think TikTok might be the place to start when looking for information on this because I'm not looking for a whole tutorial. I'm really just looking for ideas at this point.
A few moments later.
Keep in mind, I know nothing about creating any sort of pop-up anything, but what I'm looking at on TikTok is different kinds of pop-up mechanisms. The idea is that when someone opens the box, there is some kind of paper thing that attaches here and here that comes out. Obviously, a book normally opens this way, but we want it to open this way, which makes things even more complicated. I just want to say I'm about to use trigonometry to discover the hypotenuse of a triangle because the box is going to be a 10 by 12, and I need to figure out the distance between the 2 corners so that when it gets opened, the paper pops. Just trust me. I'm going to use this when my kids ask me why they have to go to school every day. Let's see what I can come up with in there. Cheers from my mushroom butt mug. It is a new day. Today, I think I'm going to have to be cutting out a lot of paper. I think that is the next logical step in this project. And it's the step I'm most nervous about because this is where I figure out whether or not I'm going to be spending the next 10 years of my life assembling these boxes.
Mom, let's get nuts into the other nut.
What?
Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts. After researching, I think that this is the smartest way to go about creating a pop-up, or a pull down, as I am now calling it. The biggest concern is being able to replicate this 96 times. So once again, we're doing math. figuring out the hypotenuse and the way that I can get 3 different pieces of paper to be spaced out enough that there is dimensionality between them. Here's the design I came up with. I'm really happy with it. Obviously, it won't be those colors. In order to test the design, I made a half-scale miniature model. The idea is that I'm going to send these files off to a printer so that they can die cut them for me, but I want to make sure it works, so this time I just used my home printer and an X-Acto knife and, you know, tested it out.
Right after 2 days of just ideation and like trying to figure out my life, we have a mock-up. So this background is going to be black with white ink instead, but I just wanted it to be like easier to print, so I didn't go all out on that. I like that the dragon and the girl are slightly hidden because it's not a spoiler, but like if you know, you know. But I think that the mock-up is kind of perfect. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna submit it to Sarah for approval and get started on the box exterior design because it's got to integrate in with it.
I didn't record any behind the scenes for the box design because I didn't think that that would be interesting, but you know, if you disagree and you want to see it, just let me know in the comments. Here is what they look like printed.
It looks incredible. Ah! Oh my gosh. The way that Alice's art shifts down to be reaching for the moon and Raeve. Oh, when you open it, this is where the pop down's gonna be. Pop up. Technically, it's a pop down. It is a pop down. So let's see if we can make one of those. Sweatshirts have also arrived. I have to unpack all of them and sort them by size and make sure that they don't smell like shit. And it's, you know, a couple boxes worth. Oh yeah, and bookmarks are here too. They're so cute. Another day, another bloodbath. Here are all of the die cut prints that I need to layer to make the pop-up. All right, here she is. It looks good. And now the true test is, oh God, I don't like it, is folding it. Oh no. Okay. Okay. It's folded. It's folded. It's folded. It's folded. Mm-hmm. Great. So we tape this to the inside and then it pops down. Oh my gosh, it worked. Okay, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look cool. It's gonna look cool. If I just keep saying it, it's gonna be true. I'm like out of this tape already. I guess, yep. So one of these doesn't even make one of these, and I have to make 100. Arnar! Oh, God. Okay, we're gonna switch to this stuff and see how this works. Am I inspiring confidence? Do I look like I'm just winging it? Because I'm gonna use a placeholder book because I still don't have the actual books yet, even though everybody seems to think I do and is in my DMs wanting one. No, I don't have them yet. Put that in there. I'm gonna unwrap all of these sweatshirts, but for now, I'm just gonna sort of like set it and then close it. And then let's unbox this together and see if this whole thing was for nothing. Box. Opening the box. Oh my God. It worked. Holy shit. Okay. 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 Well, I want to start by showing you the box.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. So,
Oh my
hold on. I need to
golly.
turn off the blurring of the background so that, pause. It says that there's no filter on it. And I'm like, you liars. Is it doing it? No, it's,
Oh, it's
not.
it's got your hands. It's like it can tell it doesn't have a heartbeat. Oh, almost. Oh my God.
This is killing me. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
It's
there we
kind
go.
of,
There we go.
okay.
Oh my God, that looks
Okay.
fantastic.
Oh, okay. So it says revenge is the loneliest deity of all. And then the gods are reaching for Raeve.
Ah.
The back does
Wow.
have the date on it. You can,
I can. It's blurred at the moment. Oh,
there it
we
is.
go.
There it
There
is.
we
It's
go.
got
Glad
the
we
date
didn't
on
set
it.
it back again.
Your love has the power to shape
Gorgeous.
worlds. And
Oh my
this will
God.
be attached right here so that when it opens, it-
Oh my
this,
gosh.
this is
That's
horrible. I'm gonna send you a video like in a message
it,
on
yeah,
Instagram too.
that's
But
theater too.
it's
Oh my,
layered and yeah, it does look really cool.
it's fantastic. Oh my God, I love it.
I'm
Wow.
so glad that we used so much of Alice's art. I mean, I think that that was the way to go for sure.
100%. It's just such an ode to the story and to her as well. And I could not be happier.
These things are like solid. They
Yeah, I
they
can see it.
yeah, they're not going anywhere. So that was
So
great.
people will be able to take them off too, won't they? They'll be able to take them off and put them like on their shelf or something.
Yeah, and I made a couple extras, so I'll bring them with me to the May 18th event so that you can have a couple and they'll hold up fine in a suitcase because it's actually cardboard. It's cardboard between two pieces of paper, and then there's three pieces of paper glued on top of it inside. So
Oh my
it's
God.
sturdy.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. You can knock somebody out with those things.
But I don't know if I would do that. But yeah, so and then we have the
God,
bookmark
gorgeous.
are really, really cool. Oh
Love
gosh.
that. It's
Um,
stunning.
and then do you still have your sweatshirt that I made you?
Yep, I do. Yep. I do.
So
It's gorgeous.
we
Oh,
did, yeah. I think that this charcoal goes perfectly with
the vibe.
the box. It's
Yep.
so good. I'm so
No,
happy about these.
fabulous. Good job. And I think actually I got an email this today from the US saying that the deluxe editions are going to be in, I think, a week prior than what they were thinking.
Nice.
So, which hopefully that gives a bit more time for you to, just play
Yeah.
around.
Books have finally arrived. That means I get to begin assembling. It has been quite the journey to get to this point, and I cannot wait for everyone to get their hands on the Ballad of Falling Dragons.
And there you have it, the saga of the Ballad of Falling Dragons PR boxes. I laughed, I cried, I stuck my fingers together with super glue, and I made something that I know is really cool, but I've looked at for so long. I do in fact need your affirmation in the comments. Here's some slow-mo close-ups with some epic music to convince you and me that it was worth it.